Nvidia to the moon. Well, maybe not to the moon, but after the handful of days this week where Nvidia has sold off, we've seen a rise in realized volatility against the S&P 500, which has caused downside pressure and volatility to expand, to be more choppy. But as we are now seeing in the case of Nvidia, we've seen it come down to 195 yesterday, which was a put wall. That was a big position which created support. And if you've been buying puts against Nvidia last couple of days, which I have, you made some money. And you've seen this decline down to 195, hit 195, and bang, stayed there. Well, now realized volatility is starting to subside. It's starting to roll off. And so now we're getting to more of a bullish short-term atmosphere with Nvidia. So today I'll be looking to possibly buy some positions. Now I don't want to hold them into the weekend because options can move around so fast. You can lose money real quick. So you don't want to allocate the farm to it, your life savings or your gift that you're gonna gift money you're gonna buy your wife's present with or your spouse's present with. But a little allocation could generate some nice alpha for your overall portfolio. So 195 is that support level, and that's looking at options on a day-to-day basis. Longer term, so a monthly outlook, 192 is a support level. On the upside, this is where the bull-bear fight line is right now on the day-to-day, is at 197, but we look to open up at 198, which means we go more bullish and we can see more flows into the Nvidia. Because you think of this, if market makers shorted puts, they sold puts, came down there, now they have to go back and cover them, which means they're buying Nvidia. And that's why you got that bang right there at 195 yesterday. So now they're buying them, pushing Nvidia higher. And that's what we want. That's a pivot, right? That's what forms a pivot. 20 years ago, hell, 6-7 years ago, you couldn't predict markets. But now, because of the 20 to 30 trillion dollars in face value option trading on a daily basis, you can get darn close. And so look for today, a close above that, say, 179 mark, or excuse me, 197 mark. Get a close above that, chances are we'll see more pushing of Nvidia higher. And sort of the high end on Nvidia right now is like 210. That's where it hit earlier last week, first of this week, if I remember right. So yes, the guy who's always considered a perma bear is actually short-term bullish on Nvidia, and I look to capitalize on that. I'll talk more about that on the Morning Edge this morning. Runs 7:30 to 8:30 or so Central Time. You can subscribe, try out our 14-day free trial. Click the link in the profile and give it a go. But every morning I hit upon these kind of things. Option market is so big, it determines where money flows. And the structuring of how market makers hedge their positions gives you insight and better accuracy on when to enter a position and to exit. From a long-term intermediate standpoint, you couple that with your process and you can preserve your wealth, number one, but make wealth, number two. Check out the bus, click the link in the profile. Have a great day. Live loud. See ya.